There are people walking through this world with oceans inside them, and yet they whisper when they were born to roar. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you've held your breath too many times in conversations. Maybe you've smiled and nodded when your heart was screaming to be heard. Maybe you've been convinced that your silence is safer than your truth. But I need you to hear me, because this is for you. Your voice was never a mistake. Not the way it shakes. Not the way it sometimes breaks. Not the way it takes a little longer to rise. You were not made to be invisible. You were made to be a living, breathing echo of courage. Every time you speak, you are telling the world, I am still here. That is not weakness, that is power. Because your voice is the sound of everything you've lived through. Everything you fought quietly, all the nights you felt invisible. All the times you stayed silent, just to keep the peace. But peace without truth is just another kind of prison. You are allowed to speak up, to take space, to ask for more, to be heard, to be seen. You are allowed to show the world that the quiet ones, the shy ones, the anxious ones, the ones who were told to stay small are the ones who rise with the most thunder. You don't need to speak perfectly, you need to speak truthfully. Because when you do, you'll light a fire in someone else. Someone who needed to know they weren't alone. Someone who's been waiting to hear someone say, I struggle too, but I'm still speaking. And if no one's told you this yet, let me be the first. You are not too broken, you are not too late, you are not too quiet, you are becoming. Speak, even if your voice cracks. Speak, even if no one claps. Speak, because the world doesn't need another perfect voice, it needs yours. So rise, shake if you must, cry if you need to, but rise and speak. Because when you do, you don't just free yourself, you free others. The world changes every time a silent heart decides to speak. One voice can light a fire, one voice can open a heart, one voice can change everything, and that voice could be yours.